Everybody, remember me? It's your old pal, Yorkshire the fucking record jerk. Yo, I ain't posted nothing in a while because I've been busy. I was called back to my home planet Zeptilion 6 to take care of some very important business. But I have now returned to grace you mortals with yet again more blabbering on about some fucking records and shit, eh? So come on, let's do it, right? Let's do this. Let's do it. Today we're going back to a fucking baseline important piece of this channel and music in general, the dang Ramones. Hi. If you remember a while back, I did a video that was like a part 1 of the Ramones fucking 7-inch section. Today is gonna be part 2. Yeah. And this is gonna cover the year 1977. It's gonna be only 7-inch records put out in 1977 by the fucking Ramones. Are you ready? Are you set? Well, let's fucking do it. Yo, dang, 1977 was a fucking huge year for the Ramones and punk rock in general, of course. But the boys were busy as fuck, right? They put out 2 absolutely fucking perfect LPs and a slew of great singles. The Ramones in 1977 are fucking perfect to me. Every single song is great. If I forget to say it on one of the records that I'm showing in this video, it's a fucking great record. Every one of them. Every fucking song. These guys were firing on all fucking cylinders and knocking it out of the park every fucking time. But the stupid world didn't get it, right? This was a band too beautiful for this filthy world. Misunderstood and disregarded by a general population with their fucking heads up their asses. But despite the shortcomings of the world at large, still the Ramones gifted us with an incredible amount of incredible tunes in one incredible year. The Ramones on 7-inch in 1977. We are not worthy. Let's start things off here. I Remember You. Ooh. I Remember You is the 3rd track off the 2nd album, Leave Home, and a fucking top-notch Ramones ballad. Beautiful, heartfelt, Joey fucking vocals. Great fucking tune. And one of my kids' favorite ones too, man. I remember there were only like 3 or 4, man. One of them walked in the room going, I remember you. Ooh. I was like, oh wow, cool. Good one. Catchy little number. It's a great little fucking tune. You got a live recording of California Sun and I Don't Want to Walk Around With You on the B-side. This was recorded live in, I think, 1976 at the Roxy in Los Angeles, California. And these tracks were the B-side on a couple other singles too. Specifically, it was the B-side of the US release of I Wanna Be Your Boyfriend from 76. It was the B-side of the Japanese Blitzkrieg Bop single. And here it is as the B-side to the UK release of I Remember You, which was the only country that released this tune as a single. Fucking crucial words. Things don't last forever. Fact. Like I said, this is a UK release on Sire Records. If I forget to call it out throughout the rest of the video, basically any release from the United States, the UK, or Italy is on Sire Records. Pretty much any other country's releases were on Philips Records. FYI. In case anyone gives a fuck besides me. Cause I give a fuck. Anyway, the labels on this thing say 1976. But I'm pretty sure from what I can tell, this actually didn't get out till 77. And it would be a single in support of the Leave Home album, which came out in January 77. So like right at the fucking beginning of 77. It's got those fucking injection mold labels, not the paper ones. Yo, check out Joey's bitchin' Fonzie shirt, right? Anyway, excellent stuff, but let's move along, cause they put out a ton of shit in 77. So we best get moving! Next up, we got the Susie is a Headbanger 7-inch. This one came out of Japan on Philips Records, and Japan was the only country that released Susie is a Headbanger as a single. It's fucking cool. You got What's Your Game on the B-side, right? 2 fucking top-notch tracks. A-side's more of a rocker, B-side's closer to Ramones ballad territory. Both fucking killer tracks. These damn Japanese singles are a pain in the fucking dick to find, dude. But they're so cool. They do it a little bit different too. This is like not a regular cover, it's just like one sheet of paper, double-sided, right? Pretty fucking groovy, lyrics in English and Japanese. Except for ooh-wee. Apparently ooh-wee did not translate. It's a little inner sleeve, and there's the label. The ink's kind of like a light grayish, silvery kind of color. Pretty red. The great taco tunes up in here. This is the promo version of this release. I believe there's another version with different colored labels that was like the regular commercial release. But the one I found's the promo version. This shit rules hard, even if some jackass colored on it. Whatever. Probably the only copy I'll ever find, so I'll take it. Up next, it's time to swallow my pride. Got 2 copies here of the Swallow My Pride single. This one is the United States release. Boys looking fucking tough. Pinhead on the B-side with the Mighty Seal on the back cover. Labels. And this is the UK version. Same 2 tracks. Different cover, big old Gebba Gebba Hey sign, come on. Action shots and lyrics on the backside. Both versions super cool. And here's the difference between the US labels and the UK labels. US labels are just your regular paper labels. UK version once again has those injection molded labels. The US with a big old hole. The UK with a tiny little hole. Man, Swallow My Pride, I fucking love this song. Loose lips sink ships, they say. What isn't it? Always that way. Swallow my pride. Oh yeah. It's fucking perfect. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, that fucking song is perfect. I love it. Then you got Pinhead on the B-side. A fucking enduring all-time Ramones classic live staple. D-U-M-B. Everyone's accusing me. Right? Fucking perfect single. Next up, one of their more well-known numbers about a lady we all kinda love. Sheena is a punk rocker. Fucking classic, essential punk rock. Fucking classic, essential rock and roll. Fucking classic, essential music. Essential. Shit rules. The Ramones in 1977 are just continuing, laying the groundwork for all the good things that would come. So Sheena is like the middle ground of 1977 for the Ramones. Leave Home, the first album, comes out in January. All the singles I shown prior to this are all singles off of the Leave Home album. Rocket to Russia comes out in like November 1977, and there'll be a couple Rocket to Russia singles coming up. But Sheena's like the middle ground. If I remember the story right, Seymour Stein, the head of Sire Records, heard a demo of it or something and was like, that shit rules, let's record it right away and put the fucker out. So they did, and it ruled. But then they ran into some trouble on the Leave Home album. They got this track, Carbona Not Glue. Great tune. But I guess the company Carbona got annoyed about them using their name, trademark violation, or some bullshit. So on the US pressings of Leave Home, they ended up replacing Carbona Not Glue with Sheena is a Punk Rocker. And in case everyone didn't get that version, on Rocket to Russia, they included this track too. Fucking Sheena. Great tune. I'm not mad about it. So this is the US pressing of Sheena. Fucking rad cover, the boys hanging out with a bunch of trash on a dumpster. Dee Dee lurking up there up to no good. Fucking red. And on top of that, you get I Don't Care on the B-side, man. And I Don't Care was like a pretty early track, a Joey track that he wrote real early on, but didn't end up coming out until on this single and on the third album, Rocket to Russia. What a fucking rad song I Don't Care is, man. A simple, basic, straightforward, fucking heavy, gnarly, fucking nihilistic, fucking fuck you to the world. I don't care. I don't fucking care, dude. Rad. Shit rules. Anyway, even though Sheena didn't end up being the huge fucking hit they were all hoping for, it did have some success and it got releases in a whole bunch of different countries. More than their last couple, other than maybe Blitzkrieg Bop. So there's the US press, and here's a French pressing of it, right? French pressing on Philips Punk Rock. Make no mistake. This one's got Commando on the B-side, which is fucking a rad choice too. Eat Kosher Salami. do it. Got this weird little fucking cutout stamp thing. Look at the fucking logo they used to write the Ramones in, man. Probably one and only time they used that fucking font, man. That shit's funny. But here we got alternate take from the fucking dumpster photo shoot. Pretty nice. So this French one has Commando, a Leave Home track, on the fucking B-side. The US release has I Don't Care, a Rocket to Russia track. What's the significance? I don't know! Anyway, blue injection molded Phillips labels on this French press. Almost nothing on the back cover. At least the front cover's groovy. But that's not all. There are many faces of Sheena. Like this rad-looking German pressing from 77, right? With the yellow-green splatter all over the dumpster photo shoot. A fucking cool-looking one. Phillips again for the German release. And this one goes back to I Don't Care for the B-side. That's punk rock. Original New York punk rock. I love how these European ones are like, not letting it pass you by. This is definitely punk rock. If you're looking for punk rock, it's right here. It says it right on it. It's easy to identify. German labels are pretty similar to the French labels, but the cover is like a whole different thing, you know, right? Not to be outdone by their continent mates, Italy got in on the action too. And they went above and beyond with the radical punk rock razor blade. Fucking righteous. Same dumpster photo shoot, but they colored it in a little bit different too, man. And they made their own Ramones logo that's way more bitchin' than the French logo. Sheena and I Don't Care, fucking perfect record, yet again. Cover's basically the same on both sides. The Italian press is on Sire. Some dumb motherfucker colored all over the labels on my one. But it's gonna have to be good enough for now. Punk rock, razor blade, red. Sheena also made her way over to Spain, right? Spain, they just ganked the cover off of the Leave Home album. Wrote some new words on it, and bada bing, bada boom. You got a single cover, eh? Extraito de la P, Leave Home, eh? They got Swallow My Pride on the B-side, right? It's the only one that has that for the B-side, being that it was its own single in a couple of the other countries. This is a pretty fucking dope record then, those two together, damn. The boys looking cool as always. Spanish press on Phillips has the blue paper labels, unlike the injection molded Phillips labels we've seen in the other countries. Not to be outdone by the Europeans, the Japanese also put out a cool pressing of this, with another fun play on the fucking dumpster photo shoot. It's basically the same cover as the US cover, but just colored in. Fun. It's fucking 600 yen. I don't know what that translates to, but hopefully I didn't pay any more than that for it. Same thing as the last Japanese press, just a single sheet of paper, right? Got your lyrics, information, the inner, and the record. I Don't Care on the B-side yet again. And once again, I got this white label promo version. For some reason, I just seem to have better luck finding the promo versions of the Japanese releases than the regular versions. I don't know why. Whatever, either's fine with me. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed seeing the different faces of Sheena from around the world. I know I do! Fucking great single, right? I got one other version of Sheena here. This did not come out in 1977. But since it's a fucking Sheena single, it's in the Sheena section, so we might as well show it here too. And this thing's kind of fucking weird, really. This is a lathe cut that came out in 2018. It's only one-sided, only has the one song, Sheena is a Punk Rocker. This is made by Rhino Records specifically for like the grand opening of some Levi's store in Times Square or some shit like that. Kind of just a dumb marketing prop. But it's got Sheena in them there grooves, so I had to grab it. No clue how many of these were made up. Don't really care. This is the weakest of the Sheena singles. But the goddamn song still rules. Then up next is another fucking perfect song. Again, an all-time classic of modern humanity. The forever catchy and endlessly pleasurable Rockaway Beach. Right? These guys are just fucking batting 1,000. These guys right here, these fucking four dudes, batting 1,000, creating some special shit. Rockaway Beach and Lock It Love. Fucking lovely, lovely Lock It Love. Fucking Rockaway Beach, fucking straight up perfect, melodious, good time rock and roll. Yeah. What a fucking incredible string of singles, man. Firing on all cylinders. Did I say that already? Does this shit rule? Why, yes, it does. Yo, so here's the U.S. pressing. 1977, Sire Records, Lock It Love on the B-side. I done told you. Look at this lovely backside. Look at that. 2 minutes and 6 seconds. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Straight and to the point. In and out. Bow. Fucking great. Don't miss the Ramones' first 2 albums either, you suckers. Get up in that fan club. Damn. Fucking totally sick of having knees in our jeans for goddamn sure. Get rid of the fucking knee part. Right? Am I right? I'm right. Here's the UK pressing. 1 fucking Joey leg is all you get. That's pretty awesome. Pretty good album cover, I gotta say. 1 fucking leg. There's a 12-inch version of this too with that same cover. It's glorious. But this one has a different track list. You got Rockaway Beach, of course, on the A-side. Then you got Teenage Lobotomy and Beat on the Brat on the fucking B-side. Studio versions. Fucking kick-ass 3-song single, man. Well, it's not a single anymore, but 3-song. EP, whatever. Damn. Look at fucking Dee Dee's hair flying around. Fucking righteous. Labels, kinda golden. UK version, killer. But wait, there's more. Here we got the German pressing, right? Lock It Love on the B-side again. From the album Rocket to Russia. Johnny, Joey, Dee Dee, Tommy. Johnny, Joey, Dee Dee, Tommy. Johnny, Joey, Dee Dee, Tommy. Front side, back side. Front side, back side. Phillips, blue labels, injection molded. Killer. Got this one here that's pressed up in the Netherlands. They chose I Remember You for the B-side, right? That's cool. Looks like they just used the Rocket to Russia album artwork for their cover here. Rockaway Beach from Rocket to Russia. I Remember You from Leave Home. 2 fine fucking songs. Boys Against a Brick Wall. Netherlands using Phillips paper labels, yeah. And then the Japanese press. Rockaway Beach. They got Teenage Lobotomy on the B-side, man. Fucking Teenage Lobotomy. Why ain't nobody else putting that shit out? That fucking song rules too. Some of them wonderful Holmstrom artworks from the fucking insert of the LP. And super cool live photo on the front, man. I like this version. Once again, somebody fucking colored on the bottom of it. And once again, it's the white label promo press, man. I'm wondering if these promos are more common than the fucking regular release. It is very odd. What a great single. Thank you, Ramones. Alright, just a couple left. I done told you they were productive as fuck this year. Holy shit. This is a cool one, man. This is the Ramones Glad to See You Go maxi single. This came out only in Italy. Once again, Italy has that cool Ramones logo. And the fucking spectacular punk rock razor blade. I love it. I want to get me some punk rock razor blade merch, you know. I take the shirt and the dangly earring. Right, for sure. Some stickers and patches. Nice punk rock razor blade embroidered patch. Sew onto my butthole. Wait, no, not on there. Anyway, this is fucking red, yeah? This is what we got here. Glad to See You Go. Then you got Babysitter, which I don't think has shown up yet. And the California Sun, I Don't Want to Walk Around With You live at the Roxy medley that we've seen as the B-side on a bunch of singles. Now, Babysitter kind of did the same thing that Sheena did. For the U.S. release, Leave Home, Sheena replaced Carbona Not Glue. But for the UK release of Leave Home, Babysitter replaced Carbona Not Glue. Babysitter's a fucking great tune. And really, Babysitter stayed kind of obscure until around 1990. They put out those All This Stuff and More compilations that had like the first couple Ramones albums and a bunch of bonus tracks and the B-sides and the shit like that. And I think that's when Babysitter got a little more better known. Because up until then, I think it was like only on this thing and the UK re-release of Leave Home. Great tune. Last time I seen CJ Ramone live, he did Babysitter. That was rad. Got the Glad to See You Go lyrics on the fucking back there. And in a moment of passion, get the glory like Charles Manson. Goodbye. Sire paper labels on the Italian releases. Real cool record. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up with a couple of boots from this time period. Right here we got the Ramones with Babysitter and I Don't Want to Be Learned, I Don't Want to Be Tamed. And it's a split with the Rosillos, doing 2 tracks from their Peel sessions in December 77. And Rosillos are red, but this is a Ramones video. So what you get on here is that fucking Babysitter B-side. And also I Don't Want to Be Learned, I Don't Want to Be Tamed, which, like I was saying with Babysitter, I don't think this one ever came out until the All This Stuff and More comps in 1990. So I don't know when the fuck this release came out. They got that Philips logo on there trying to make it look like legit, but it's just a fucking boot. Can't really tell how old it is. Discogs doesn't seem to know. It doesn't fucking feel super old. I don't know if it came out sometime in the 90s after these tracks surfaced on the All This Stuff and More comps, or what. I don't know. Whatever. Just a cool little boot. But anyway, included here since Babysitter is kind of from this era. Even though I Don't Want to Be Learned is like an older song. That I believe was recorded during the sessions for the first LP. That would have been 76-ish. 2 great tracks. Plus 2 good Rosillo tracks. An honorable boot. And finally we got this one. Once again, these fools exploiting the Philips logo, trying to make it look real. But it's just another boot. But it's cool, man. Here Today, Gone Tomorrow doesn't have its own real single, so I'll take it. Got I Can't Give You Anything and Let's Dance on the B-side. 3 songs that are not on any of these other singles. Cool looking cover. Probably the best part about it is right here. The Ramones are so punky, you just have to react. Ugh. Right? That's like a good sentence to me. I agree. Fully. I do have to react. Got just your fucking plain bootleg labels on there. But anyway, Here Today, Gone Tomorrow, and I Can't Give You Anything are both from Rocket to Russia, so it belonged in the 77 section. Let's Dance would have been off the first album. So boom. That's what we got for 7 inches of Ramones 1977. At some point in the future, we'll trudge along to 1978, because there's a ton of cool shit that came out there too. The fucking guys didn't give up after 77. They didn't start writing stupid shit. Nope, they stayed fucking cool and made 100 million more good songs. All the way till the end. And we're gonna get there, eventually. I got 2 boxes of this shit. And we're going through all of it before I fucking die. Okay? So, it's good to be back. I hope you dug the video. I hope you, fucking, stick around. And I'll see you next time, right? Yeah.